But why are the jewels of the real estate, once inhabited by iconic stars, now found without souls living? These remains, symbol of success and prestige, sometimes become real enigmas. Is it because of financial problems, changes in life, or simply a lack of interest in goods that have become mysterious reasons? These residences remain unsold, for however derisory sums, and remain abandoned. Today we dive into the fascinating universe of luxurious residences, deserted by celebrities, and discover the unexpected stories that hide behind these forgotten residences. The ghostly mansion of Malibu. Kanye West, visionary artist and fashion magnate, seemed to have everything for him. In 2021, separated from Kim Kardashian, acquired a property on the seashore in Malibu for the astronomical sum of $57 million. But it was not an ordinary house. With its sparse lines and its ultra-modern design, this 4,000 square feet house was to become Kanye's ultimate sanctuary, a shelter cut off from the world where he could let his creativity run wild. Today, this house embodies everything except the dream it once represented. It has become an empty shell, an abandoned ghostly mansion forgotten by the one who wanted to make it his kingdom, built as a minimalist masterpiece. The Villa of Malibu reflected the impeccable taste of Cagney for the avant-garde, where facing the ocean, its vast stained glass bay opened on panoramas to cut the breath. Inside, each room seemed designed to inspire spacious salons, bathed in natural light, rooms with impressive dimensions, and bathrooms worthy of the largest luxury hotels. The manor also included an overflowing pool, overflowing the ocean, a private spa, and spaces dedicated to absolute relaxation. But behind this facade of perfection, a much darker reality was hiding. Shortly after the purchase, while Kanye dreamed of transforming the property into a modern temple dedicated to his creative genius, everything collapsed. The controversies surrounding his career and his business and his empire was in a mess. His commercial partnerships were broken, and the financial spiral that followed, but a brutal stop to his projects. The renovation works were stopped. What had to be a haven of peace becomes a scene of desolation. Today, the huge rooms are half renovated, silent testimonies of unfinished ambitions. The metal ramps of the stairs rust under the dirty air, and the pool, once crystalline, is nothing more than a stagnant pool of water. The spa, supposed to be a sanctuary of relaxation, is now invaded by dust. Each corner tells the story of a broken dream. This black man, once symbol of success and innovation, has become a shadow of itself. Its walls resonate with silence, and the oppressive atmosphere that reigns between its walls is almost palpable. Despite its imposing size and its unobtainable view of the ocean, this house has found no buyer, even at prices far below its initial value. It's as if this house was carrying a curse, a reflection of the vertiginous fall of Kanye West. Abandoned by the one who wanted to make it his ultimate refuge, this ghostly mansion of Malibu remains today a mystery, a luxurious home, once full of promises that is not even sold for a cent. The abandoned monastery of Los Angeles, Katy Perry, world icon of pop and fan of luxury, acquired in 2015 an extraordinary property, an old monastery nestled in the hills of Los Angeles, a place full of history with its majestic arches and its peaceful gardens, which was going to be transformed into a modern and sumptuous villa. Katy, with her taste for grandeur and innovation, saw in this ancient sanctuary an incredible potential, combining the charm of the past with modern luxuries. From the first works, Katy's vision for this place is clear, fusing the historical character of the building with contemporary arrangements. Inside, the stone walls and the vaulted ceilings had to be sublimated by ultra-modern design elements. The vast reception rooms on marble floor were intended to host high-tech installations, sophisticated home automation systems, and futuristic works of art. The spacious rooms, in turn, had to be transformed into suites worthy of the biggest palaces, with minimalist bathrooms equipped with self-supporting bathrooms and Italian showers, all designed to offer modern comfort in the context of timeless elegance. But it is especially outside that the vision of Katy Perry took life. The cloister, formerly a place of prayer and gathering, was intended to become a space of luxury relaxation with a modern mosaic pool surrounded by exotic chair design and plants carefully selected. A private spa at the tip of technology should also be seen today with massage rooms, hammams, glass walls, and relaxation areas in the air, creating a striking contrast between the modernity of the equipment and the original monastic framework. However, the dream of Katy Perry is quickly stalled. The religious who once inhabited the monastery contested the sale and followed a fierce legal battle that put an end to the renovation work. For years, the project remained suspended, and modern architecture began to melt in the shattering of the original building. What had to be a harmonious mix of luxury and modernity has gradually turned into a construction site for the abandonment of the church. Today, the interior, half renovated, is a sign of Katy's unfinished ambition. Spacious pieces, once intended to become modern works of art, are now empty and plunged into silence. The luxury equipment at the tip of the technology never installed leaves room for empty spaces, while gardens, which should have become a haven for contemporary peace, are now invaded by vegetation. The contrast between the few modern elements that exist and the historical setting falling into ruin is overwhelming. Despite promises of grandeur and modernity, this place, once considered as a marriage, past and future architectural jewel, remains unsold and abandoned. The vision of a luxurious and modern villa collapsed, and the Los Angeles monastery remains a relic frozen between two eras, deserted by the luxury projects of Katy Perry. The manor of Highland Park, Michael Jordan, legend of basketball and 6 times NBA champion, built an empire not only on the field but also in the business world. In 1991, after winning his first title with the Chicago Bulls, he offered a property worthy of his prestige in Highland Park, in the chic suburbs of Chicago. This manor, which extends over more than 5,200 square meters and much more than a house, it is a declaration of power and success. However, despite the grandeur and the undeniable luxury of this house, it has remained unsold for more than 10 years. Michael Jordan's manor is a true masterpiece of customization. Each detail, each space has been designed to reflect his personality and his luxurious tastes. At the entrance, large iron doors are forged, open on a vast alley leading to the main residence, the same one Jordan wore on his jersey engraved on the doors. Inside, the spaces are impressive. 9 rooms, each with its own private bathroom, equipped with the finest materials. The bathrooms are real sanctuaries of well-being, equipped with imported marble, Italian-style showers, with multiple toilets, baths, spa, castles, and oversized vanities with backlit mirrors. But luxury equipment does not stop there. The manor includes a personal gym, fully equipped with high-end fitness equipment, as well as a private cinema room with soft leather chairs, ideal for watching movies or matches in absolute comfort. Jordan, a great cigar lover, even built a dedicated cigar room with a high-end ventilation system to ensure a luxury smoking experience. Far from everyday life, the jewel of the property, of course, remains the basketball court, of regulatory size designed so that Jordan can train at home. The walls are decorated with memories of his legendary career, which makes it a functional and memorial space. But the size of the property is not limited to the inside. So outside, a circular pool with an overflowing view offers a spectacular view over the vast area. The guests can relax in this luxurious oasis, while a potting green and a tennis court complete the sports facilities, allowing its residents and visitors to give their favorite hobbies. Everything in this area breathes comfort and elegance, high-quality materials to the superbly designed living spaces. However, despite all this luxury and extreme customization, the house of Michael Jordan has remained unsold since 2012. Initially on sale for $29 million, the price has fallen over the years, setting at $14.8 million. So why such a property belonging to a living legend? Such a pain to find a buyer. The problem probably lies in the excessive customization of the mansion. Each room, each equipment, basketball court, gym, is a reflection of Jordan's unique taste in life. This property, although impressive, may be difficult to adapt to a new owner who would not share the same lifestyle or the same passions. Moreover, Highland Park, although exclusive, does not attract as much ultra-rich as other prestigious destinations like Los Angeles or New York. Today, the mansion of Michael Jordan remains an unfinished luxury masterpiece. Impeccably maintained but empty, it awaits the ideal buyer. A silent testimony of the greatness of Jordan, but also a reminder that sometimes even the greatest luxury cannot find a buyer. The abandoned manor of Atlanta P. Diddy, one of the most influential magnates in the music industry, has always been associated with luxury and extravagance. With millions of records sold, a prosperous career in fashion, and a multitude of lucrative investments, Diddy has often lived in properties reflecting his status. However, one of its most ambitious real estate projects, an Italian Baroque-style manor house located in Atlanta, is now a silent testimony of the market's whim and unfinished ambitions. This colossal manor house, built on more than 20,000 square feet, has everything to impress. From the entrance, a statue-lined driveway leads to a sumptuous hall adorned with an imposing crystal chandelier suspended from a vaulted ceiling. This estate, with its 8 rooms and 16 bathrooms, is the symbol of a ferocious life designed to offer maximum comfort to its residents. Today, this manor, once symbol of power and wealth, is a desolate spectacle. The ramps of the main staircase, once sparkling, are rusty. The crystal chandelier, once a masterpiece, is now covered with spiderwebs. The walls of the grand salon, which were once immaculate, are now marked by graffiti. The 60,000-gallon saltwater pool, which was supposed to be a relaxation oasis, is now invaded by stagnant and greenish water. Outside, the vast gardens are invaded by vegetation, and tennis court, once impeccable, is now covered with bad grass. The abandonment of the manor is palpable in every corner of the property. The contrast between the past greatness and the current state of slander and beating, and despite the effort of reselling at price defying any competition, no buyer has yet to manifest. But there is a doubt on the real reasons why this property has still not found a buyer, and whether the 2008 financial crisis has indeed slowed down renovation projects. Some speculate that the recent legal troubles of PDD could also play a role in this situation. Would potential investors be hesitant to acquire property associated with scandals and ongoing legal cases? This mystery remains intact, adding a new layer of intrigue to the history of this abandoned mansion, which was supposed to be a modern luxury, remains today unsold. An empty shell that testifies to the precariousness of the fortunes, even the most vast. Despite the reputation and fortune of PDD, this property, abandoned after the 2008 crisis and perhaps affected by more recent problems, is proof that even the most ambitious projects can fall into oblivion. The manor abandoned in Ohio, Mike Tyson, one of the most famous and most controversial boxers in history, has known the peaks of glory and the abyss of decay. In the 1990s, at the peak of his career, Tyson offers an extravagant manor in Southington, Ohio. This manor, in the image of the life of his owner, is a monument of excess designed to reflect the colossal wealth and the flamboyant lifestyle of the champion, becoming a silent symbol of the most dreaded fall of man in the ring. The manor extends over more than 4,000 square meters and impresses from the arrival. A long, private alley bordered with trees leads to the entrance, overlooking large iron doors forged. Luxury begins from the outside. A heated indoor pool with a glass roof proudly thrones in the center of the property, surrounded by vast marble terraces, perfect for organizing receptions. Tyson, famous for his taste for extravagance, also installed a series of cages for these famous tigers, which added to the legend of this place. Inside, the manor is nothing less than a palace dedicated to the opulence. A huge hall decorated with marble columns and high ceiling decorated with crystal chandeliers welcomes visitors. The spacious rooms are equipped with large stone-carved chimneys, while the tiled marble floors reflect the natural light that floods each room. The panoramic windows offer incredible views over the vast private land. But it was only the beginning of the fast. Tyson had also built a private gym, equipped with last credits machines for his personal training. The manor had several luxurious rooms, each with its own private bathroom. These bathrooms were sanctuaries of well-being, equipped with jacuzzi baths in marble, steam showers, and massive gold wash basins. Each room breathed comfort and extravagance. The manor also included a billiard room, a private cinema room, and of course an immense interior jacuzzi where Tyson liked to relax after his fights. However, despite all the luxury that this property offered, the history of this manor took a dark turn. When Tyson declared defeat in the early 2000s, the manor, once the symbol of Tyson's domination over the ring and his life of misdemeanor, was abandoned. For years, it has remained empty, its pools becoming stagnant estates, its gardens invaded by vegetation, and its salons, once pastoral, falling into ruins. The photos of abandoned interiors show parts invaded by dust, forgotten luxurious furniture, and obvious signs of negligence. But the intrigue of this manor does not stop there. In 2014, it was bought back and transformed into a completely unexpected place, a church. The new owners have decided to restore this place of measures into a spiritual sanctuary. The contrast between this manor, formerly dedicated to excesses and opulence, and its new religious vocation is striking. Today's visitors are digging the same marble floor as Tyson, but instead of finding symbols of wealth, they find benches of churches and prayer rooms. This manor, which was a temple of personal glory and excess, is now a place of collection. Despite its transformation, it keeps the traces of its flamboyant past, making this property even more intriguing. A house that tells the story of the rise and fall of Mike Tyson, and which testifies to the way in which even the biggest palaces can know an unexpected destiny. These remains, formerly symbols of greatness and success, are today silent witnesses to the ups and downs of the life of their famous owners. She tells a whole unique story. If you like this dive into the world of luxurious and intriguing residences, do not forget to support the channel by leaving a like to this video, by subscribing and activating the bell, so as not to miss any of our next explorations in the world of luxury. I give you an appointment in the next video